Oh yeah, this is your hockey coach guru, Coach Frenchy, directly from the Dallas Star locker room. Today, we do a presentation of the best 9 contract in NHL for the upcoming season. So don't go nowhere. Here we go. Welcome back to another great video of the Hockey Nation Live Show with your coach, Coach Frenchy, directly from the Dallas Star locker room. Like I mentioned earlier, we are going to talk about the 9 best contract in NHL for the upcoming season. But before we start, please don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on Facebook page and YouTube channel. If you like this video, click on the likes, and finally, of course, leave your comments about this video. Tell me what you think about the best 9 contract in NHL. So let's dive in right now. Here we go. Before we start, I want to be sure you're not going to see my face for the next couple of minutes because I'm going to be hiding to be sure you can see better the graphic completely. So the 6 different players where they are the best contract in the NHL. We have Connor McDavid for Edmonton Oilers, Cal McCarr for the Colorado Avalanche, Brad Marchand for the Boston Bruins, Carter Verheyhe for the Florida Panthers, Leon Draisaitl for the Edmonton Oilers, Nathan MacKinnon with the Colorado Avalanche. I'm going to give you 3 more at the end of this video. So let's start right now and diving with the first one. So McDavid, guys, have an amazing, great contract for the value he bring on the table. So those graphic, guys, is coming from Evolving Hockey. We take those graphic from them, and that give you a little bit what they are, each player in NHL. First of all, he got a contract of 5 years at $12.5 million for at that moment. His surplus value, guys, is $38.6 million. A positive value probability is 93.5. You can see in his projection for the upcoming season is 5.8. And then for the next 6 years, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, until 2027, he's going to drop about 0.5 only. Just gave you an idea how he's going to perform from this graphic. Like I mentioned, he is on ice. He brings 5.8 wins per season. His market should be about $20 million, guys, per year as a salary. His surplus win are plus 11.3, and also his surplus salary, it should be 38.6 when mentioned, about 7.7 million per year. So just give you an idea how McDavid is unbelievable about this contract for what he got paid at that moment. So that's the first player I'm talking about. The second player is Cal McCarr for the Colorado Avalanche. And listen, he just signed a contract a couple of weeks ago. He signed a $9 million contract for 6 years. Not we, but the Evolving Hockey think his surplus value is $44.2 million. His positive value probability, guys, is 88.3%. So you can see for the upcoming season, they project him at 3.9 for the follow 5 more years. He's going to be around 4.0 all the time at 4.1. Just give you an idea what is not going to be dropped a lot. Like I mentioned, his probability of win on the ice is 4.1 per season. His surplus is about plus 12 win for 6 years, an average of 2.0 per season. His market should be about 98.2 for 6 years at $16.4 million per year. His surplus salary, like I mentioned earlier, is 44.2 at an average of $7.4 million per season. Give you an idea what he looked like. So from this graphic, you can see his salary should be more at what he got. And if you go a little bit at the bottom of the graphic is a 2022, 2023, you can see his number 88%, 87%, 88, 89, and 89. And look, at the end of this contract, he's going to be at maybe his prime at 28 years old. So let's move on for the player number 3. The next one is for the Boston Bruins, Mr. Brad Marchand. He's still, listen, this is really rare. It's not happened a lot in the NHL. The only one player like him did it. It's about Pavel Datsyuk. And what I'm talking about, listen, he become better as a hockey player, Brad Marchand, better after 30 years old. That's what he did. So he still have a 4 years contract at $6.1 million. He's going to get great until for the next 4 years, we believe. And then after that, he's going to get a big slump. After that, we believe at year number 5 or 6, that's where he's going to drop. But again, overall, guys, for the upcoming season, 98%. The next 2 years at 94 and 89%. And finally, at 2024, 84%. His surplus value is $27.7 million. He positive value probability, guys, 92.5% because his salary is only at 6.1. He's an average of 3.7 win per season, and his surplus is a 2.1 win per season for plus 8.4 W. On his market, he should be around $13 million. Just give you an idea. So he should get paid about $6.9 million per year. Unbelievable about that. Nobody like him did what he does after 30 years old, like Bergeron, Ovechkin, or Joe Thornton. So just give you an idea how kind of player he is, Brad Marchand, after 30 years old. The next one, he could be the William Karlsson from the Vegas Golden Knights. Remember, he got a draft during the expansion draft, Karlsson by the Vegas. He have really never have an amazing or extraordinary season in NHL before he played for the Vegas. That's why he become a star in NHL when he played first season with the Vegas. Year after year, he continues to be consistent with his offensive. Now, Carter Verhaeghe came for the Tampa Bay Lightning last year, and he played his first year with the Florida Panthers guy. He scored 18 goals for them, and he became really an important player for the Panthers. So what he got here, he was signed for 2 years at $1 million. He still have 1 more year to go. He just signed an extension of 3 years at $4.2 million. So what is gave to him right now? The projection for the next 4 years are 92 this year, 73, 74, and 34%. We expect him to be about, for the next 3 years, at 2.5 to 2.1. That's very good for him. His W on the ice is 2.2 win per season. His surplus win is about plus 5.9. I have a plus 1.5. The market, what it should be, guys, is about $8.3 million per year. And his surplus, what he could get is $7.3 million. So he signed, like I mentioned, a $1 million still good for this year. After that, 3 years at $4.2 million. His surplus value is $29.1 million. And his positive value probability, guy, is at 79.5. So just give you an idea what he looked like. And from, Karlsson won with the Vegas from 0.1 win to 4.5 win. Just give you an idea what we expect from Verhaeghe as maybe a similar player like Karlsson did for the Vegas. So someone we have to follow up for the upcoming season. Let's move on to the next one. And this one, guy, is another player from Edmonton Oilers, Leon Draisaitl. Look, when he got this contract, he was only 21 years old. And they was maybe not expect, or at that time, they was like, wow, that's a lot of money for a player like him. But this guy is getting better and better year after year. We know that 2 years ago when he got an amazing, great year, win a lot of trophies, everything like that. So he still have another 4 years of his contract at $8.5 million. We expect him for the next 4 years, 94, 89, 86, and 85%. This is at the bottom of the graphic if you follow me. Look, he's going to go from 4.2 to 3.9 at the end of his contract. So that's very good, to be honest with you. If you jump on the right corner, is a win per season at 4.0. And that gave him a super win at 1.7 per season. His market should be about $14.3 million at 57.2 for his longevity of his contract. And honestly, his super salary should be $5.8 million. So just give you an idea, he get better. And at the end of the day, it was a great contract for the Edmonton Oilers because the result of what he's doing right now, he produces every single year. It's amazing. Can he get another season of 100 game 100 point this year? I would not be surprised, to be honest with you. And he's still only 25, guys. So at the end of this contract, he's going to be at 29 years old. So the prime or his peak of his performance, they are coming for him. So great contract for the Edmonton Oilers, exactly like Connor McDavid. Let's jump in for the next one I want to talk about. And this one is Nathan MacKinnon, 25 years old. Remember, he have 2 years contract at that amount. Look, his project, it's easy, 99% and 98%. That's all he is. Like the money he makes for the last couple of years at 6.3, Colorado Avalanche are so happy to get him. His perceived value, guy, is about 88.6%. One of the best player behind Tressel and McDavid, to be honest with you right now in NHL, is on the ice, 9.5 W wins. You can show him on the right corner, 4.7 win per season. His surplus, guys, 6.2 plus 3.1. His market should be at $16 million, exactly like Tressel we talk about, at $32.4 million on the market. His surplus should be at $19.8 million, plus $9.9 million per year. We know what he can do. I will never be surprised he get a 100-point season for upcoming the next 2 seasons. And again, 25 years old is not at his peak of his performance. I believe at least another 5-6 years is going to get a lot of points in NHL. Finally, we want to finish this way. I want to mention 3 players. We not to go deeper with the graphics, but 3 other players. Shea Theodore, he has 4 more years at 5.2. His surplus value is $23.2 million. Perceived value probability, guys, is 81.9. Austin Matthews, Toronto Maple Leafs, $11.6 million at 3 years. Yes, he got a lot of money, but he still have a surplus value at 17.7. His positive value probability, guys, 89.5. Still a great contract whatsoever. He get $11.6 million. Finally, David Pastrnak for the Boston Bruins. Still have 2 more years at $6.7 million. His surplus value is at $13.8 million. And the positive value probability, guy, is at 91%. Another great contract for the Boston Bruins when you have already Pastrnak and Marchand at lower money on the salary cap. That's give them the reason why they perform as a team. I want to finish with this one with 6 more players where they're honorable mention. I want to talk about 2 more players, 3 players for the Colorado Avalanche, guys. Let's give you an idea. We have Devon Toews, Mika Rantanen, and also on the right corner, Samuel Girard. Then we have at the right top corner, Jacob Chiron for the Arizona Coyotes. Mikhail McKenzie, guy, for the money he does really well. He's a great contract for the Panthers. And finally, in the middle, we have Nikita Kucherov. So 6 more players have a great contract for them and for the team. They are happy to get because they perform better at what they was for the money he makes per year. So that's conclude, guys, the video about the NHL, the best 9 contract. We give you a little bit more information for other players. Look, they are the players that perform the most in the NHL, but for the money they make, they should get more money. That's the reason I did that video. Hopefully you're going to enjoy it. But before we leave, we want to mention, don't forget to subscribe to the Hockey Nation Live Show on YouTube channel and on the Facebook page. Leave your comments about this video. What do you think about this video? And finally, if you like it, click on the like. That'd be really appreciated. But before we leave, we want to remind you, of course, you have greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great, blessing day, everybody. I look forward for the next video of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se reparle un peu plus tard pour un autre vidéo of the Hockey Nation Live Show.